Alright, welcome back to Umbra Serpens Gaming, where we are going to finish off, I think, the Nonary game today. I'm pretty sure I only have one ending left. And, I just want to preface this by saying, Zuckerberg and Facebook in general, check it out. No copyright, lo-fi hip-hop music, alright? No copyright. Okay, this entire playlist is designed around the idea that none of the mixes that are put in here need to be taken down or muted. So, chill, okay, with the fucking muting of my streams. Alright? I looked at your list of stuff that you have on Facebook, and it's fucking garbage, and there's none of the music that I want to play, for my generic background music is listed there, okay? So chill. So whenever I inevitably have to go back and appeal to get the sound returned to my video on Facebook, for those of you who are probably going to hear the Facebook one muted when I'm playing music, because Facebook's fucking weird, that's gonna be that. Now, on that note, though, I'm going to go ahead and pause the music because I have loaded up the game.
Over on the right. There's a card reader next to it.
Alright, so let's go ahead and without further ado, let's get on with this because I left off last night. Let's check out the flow, okay? So I have obtained most of the endings for this, okay? I've already gone through, I've obtained this ending with the triangle key, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know if I need to revisit that or what in order to get to where I want to go. But it looks like right now my main goal is to go all the way down here and through the bottom. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more items to go. I've already gone through one escape room. Judging from the trend, at most, there are 4 novels between an escape room and the next escape room. 5. Nope, 4. 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 escape room. 1, 2, 3. Something tells me there's going to be more than one escape room. It's probably going to be like novel escape, or novel escape, or no ending. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. It looks like all is well on the NDI source, and so there should be no audio problems this evening. Now, if I finish this in time, I may end up going to do a fire or something, but we'll see how that goes. Right now, my main idea is that I want to get this done and out of the way so that going forward I can move on to the next game in this series. So, without further ado, let's keep going.
It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
Hey, wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
Yes, we are, Clover.
Looks that way.
No way.
For real? Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer. I rather doubt that, however. So it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key is... We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right, then. Let's...
Alright, here's our next escape. Sooner than I thought, actually. But here we go. Okay. Oh, Clover, you're adorable. Yeah, you're not really giving me a whole lot to work with on this first scene, are you? Okay. Oh, fucking shit. You've got to be kidding me. Gods. So A equals 10. D plus 6 plus blank equals 10. D is 13. This does not make sense to me which ones light up and which ones don't. This is a little much for me to process. Shit. I was really hoping not to resort to Googling shit on the very first fucking puzzle. Alright. Yeah, that was not gonna go anywhere. Oh, I'm definitely not. That would have taken me hours of random clicking. I'm not good at that kind of game. I apologize to my viewers who wanted to see me actually solve that one, but it's not that one was not my forte. Nice. Okay. I need to go east first. Then south. Then west. Oh, nope. Let's try it again. I know where I have to start now. First I have to go south. Then west. Then southeast. Then northeast. Then just east. Then north. Then east again. Ding ding. Nice. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna need a picture of that screen. What the fuck? Where's the hint? No, stop. How do I see the dots again? Are you serious? It's not even a... Fuck it. I can't believe it won't let me do it again. Fucking bullshit. Alright, that's all four. No, what? I can't just drop all 4 in? Gross. I can't access the digital root calculator. I'm gonna need a new page for this. If I'm gonna do this the right way, and I do want to do this the right way, I'm gonna need to do it this way, so. That's not so bad. Okay. Yes, we have 1 and 7. Then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 2, 3, 4. Digital root is 9. 2, 3, 4, 5 is 5. Okay. All right, got it. Check. What? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Digital root. That's a 7. 2, 8. Digital root is 1. That should work. Christ. Okay. Fine. But a 259 is 7. That leaves 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Nope, because 9 isn't an option. Okay, 7, 8 does qualify. So that leaves 2, 4, 5, 6. Gives me a quote of 8. So that's not going to work. Four, 6, 8 works. And that leaves 2, 3, 5, 7. Digital root, 8. Okay. Five, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7. Gives me 9. I don't want 9. Five, 6, 8 equals 1. That leaves 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay, let's give it a shot. There we go. Okay. What? Wow, first try. Nice. Ding ding. Oh, it looks like I got one more. I don't have enough balls for this. It's gonna be 2 and 3. Alright, let's form an 8. Two, 7, 8. Should we use 45? Alright, let's see if that works. Yeah, I should read the screen again. Can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Okay, this doesn't make sense. There... You can't do that. Seriously? Holy shit. Well, fuck doing math then.
A picture? What the? What the hell is this? This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's. He had the zero bracelet on his left arm. And this second man with the glasses and a doctor's coat. He's the ninth man. The one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into. But this guy, the one in the striped suit. Oh man, that's Ace.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing? Not only Ace, the ninth man and Cap too. And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How in the world are these 4 men connected?
Well, they committed atrocities.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently though. Ace, the ninth man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the ninth man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
The back?
Yes, the reverse. The others.
Huh. Praying for the success of the Nonary project. With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido. Huh. Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary game. Now, that means Ace, the 9th man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. But I feel like I should be more shocked about this. It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be. Why?
1 second.
Why am I not surprised?
Ah, shit, Kaze, you make it home? Or are you waiting at work?
Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. Why? Why am I so calm? It's like I already knew.
Ah, of course. I understand now. Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceutical. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Oh, nice. Well, I don't know if you read the description or if the description updated correctly, but I'm thinking about lighting a fire after this timeline, so...
Ace is...
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil. I couldn't be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you, but if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone else. And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
Hongo Kubota. Nijisaki Musashido. Hongo Kubota. Nijisaki Musashi. Hongo Kubota Nijis.
Hey, 7.
Shut it. Just be quiet. I'm this close to remembering. This close. Hongo Kubota Cradle Pharmaceutical. Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it.
Nice.
My memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
What?
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other 3 are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiment.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the...
You really want to know?
Of course.
Me too.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, probably took
Well, we don't have 3 days.
Just give us the short version, all right?
short version, huh? All right, fine. Give it a shot. No promises. I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type. I hold to my own code, because I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see it. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings. It all had one thing in common. A history of a hospital. Mine.
Okay, so we've already gone through most of this spiel.
In the shadow.
Yep. Reused cutscene.
There was nothing such. There was a drug. That was my last life. I woke up on a hard. Damn it! I did a quick wear it. A small. I told. I'm gonna face.
Come on, you can do it.
I said that. But I was. Huh? No. Where? No. Laugh. And I dropped it.
Yes. Come on.
It didn't matter.
Unfortunately, this cutscene was from another timeline, so I can't skip through it.
I sweat. I went from not that. What? Damn it! I scrambled through the duct and made a giant racket. I soon found a metal door on the left. The kids were screaming. I found it. I yanked the handle. What the? I couldn't believe it. The room had a dome up top. I looked. There they were. The kids I'd been searching for.
There's Santa. And there's Snake.
They all gawked up at me.
That might be June, actually.
Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids. Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others, in a private school uniform.
Who the hell are you?
He stepped forward and glared at me, suspicious. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed it.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death?
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon. So...
The voice spoke again.
Incineration will be 15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes.
Oh, that's easy. Just get them all out through the same grate you just crawled through, motherfucker.
Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach.
That's what stacking is for.
What was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What? Where are you just gonna leave us here?
They just got frightened. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back. I promise. So just stay calm. I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time. I had to hurry. Well, as fast as a guy could, I was handed. Didn't take me long to get back to. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off. Then. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down. Back in the cell, I'd torn the bed sheets into strips and tied them together to make a room. It was sloppy, but it got the job done. All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right.
Wait, something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door...
He was in the middle of explaining.
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
The wall shook a bit from the board.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here.
I grabbed onto the rope. The first one I pulled up was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red boy in a jacket came after. The boy in the uniform was like the other kid. He climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was strong. He moved fast. But when it was almost too late, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
God damn it! What's going on here? Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad. I recognized his face. I saw him many times. The man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope. It was like he was an animal. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you...
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duck bucket.
No!
Hongo had lost it. His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Experiment? What experiment?
Incineration will begin 1 minute.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you?
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in a raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind him. I went to going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. When he nodded, we took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar. It had black and yellow stripes, and a device next to it on the wall. A plate on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
Wait, what? If he's still...
Yeah, that's not good.
That meant we better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door. The kids started running, and I was close on their heels. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. Up and up and up. Feet pounding the steps. Our arms were moving fast. Round, round, round. Devil was on our tail. The stairway kept going. Past a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform.
Yep, that's Snake. That's 7.
Akane?
Ah, that's June.
My kid's sister. The girl with the red neck.
Akane. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too. So when did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here.
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
We turned to go. Hey kid, wait! I don't think the kid even heard. Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket. The girl, I'm going after him. You two keep going. The girl nodded and ran up the stairs.
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. We ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for her.
God damn it! Where the hell did...
I could tell the kid was frustrated, and suddenly... We heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door. We rushed in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to. Let me go, please.
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger. My brother roared with anger and
Help me.
Ah! You're too late!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her. Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door and we saw him land inside.
It sounds like it, yeah.
The door slammed shut. We ran to the door.
Maybe adopted?
We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But he started slamming his foot. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard.
Akane!
My voice was muffled.
Yep, it says Connie.
Sheer terror.
Yep.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in...
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
What?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command. Automatic incineration will take place in 8. Please evacuate the incinerator. Repeat. Emergency incineration.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, all right? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
Maybe. So, it seems like several of the people here were suffering from at least some level of memory loss.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
So, June might not remember. Santa almost definitely does.
Gonna be all right.
Because he was manipulating it to do that.
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand.
What happened?
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
Then,
Yeah, shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost.
hey, are you...
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either. There's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane...
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. And we heard something burning. The fire stopped, but me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't. A few minutes passed. The door opened. The boy in the uniform tripped over his own. We followed, too numb to. The air in the incinerator was every breath made my lungs feel. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering, and in the middle of the room, there it lay. The kid's legs were shaking. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave up, and then...
Okay, but it is a proven fact that Seven has been really bad at checking corpses to make sure they're real.
Can I ask you...
What's that?
The girl, Akane.
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me...
Kurashi. Her name was Akane Kurashi. You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you.
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective. Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat. I didn't know it was you.
Well, all right, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now. I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing was as such. I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a...
Santa is Aoi, Akane Kurashiki, There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like, a lot. But there is one thing I think we can say.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
What?
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, all right?
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary project. Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiment. Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why.
Who's weirdly alive.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be. I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes,
Yep.
Right.
the next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
The person who planned the Nonary project.
In other words, Ace.
What?
What the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit! Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
I'm betting this suck. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, you guys waste an awful lot of time chatting for people whose lives are on the line. Like, don't get me wrong, the backstory is important and helpful, but, like, you guys are not quick about it. Right, you would think that would be an important factor. Like, it's a bit, I mean, I fucking would, but that wasn't a dialogue option. It's one of the things I don't like about some of these games is they don't give you dialogue options for things you really, really want to say.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
You're right. Let's hurry.
Not that the programmers can factor all possible dialogue options into it, but it seems like a reasonable one to include.
All right. Okay, Neptune. Yes.
It says incinerator. So this is the incinerator.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Yeah, right here.
Pull that and the door should open.
Got it. Let's go.
What the hell?
What's wrong? Are you?
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so glad you're here.
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I'm feeling a lot.
Are you sure?
Yes. You shouldn't worry about me.
Santa.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun?
I don't have. I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
What? Who took it?
What? Isn't that
I took the gun.
Ace?
And that means that she's the mom of both Santa and June.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing?
So, surprise, she did get reunited with her missing kids.
Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceutical. You have me at a disadvantage. And I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway.
It's because of the psychic field thing crossing timelines. And yeah, she is.
Give me your hand. 8. And with this, 9.
The ninth man. Kubota's break.
I believe I've won this. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is. What the hell are you planning, Sam?
At any rate, this game ends now. I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final goodbye. Wait! What? Why isn't it opening? One more time. Now open! No! What? The digital route should be 9! Then why? Why isn't it open?
Because the 9 bracelet is rigged.
Now!
Oh, that was close.
Well, don't just leave him there. Fucking rip his neck off.
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After what he did,
Right? Yeah.
I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
9 years ago?
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
Ace, you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, right. You don't know yet. All right. We'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the Nonary game, whoever had the 9, adding 9, which means...
Okay, we already
2,
went through the 4
so that in
motives.
fact, 3. Even if he knew you needed to 4, but loud. You can... That was why you killed Kubota. Next was while everyone was off looking for the you ran into Nijisaki. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki. Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment. You remembered him because he was the blind, but his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. But if that's true, is he keeping quiet because he can't? Or perhaps he's working with Zero, whatever the reason, before he tries anything? That was when the murder weapon was... You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed. And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Nijisaki was dead.
Then you mean to say... Snake is still alive?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new. Thank you for killing the wrong man. But I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Good reasons. Yeah.
I wouldn't blame
You know.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to... Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course, you would have known the solution to every puzzle, which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically bit. You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest. One blow was all it took, and then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei.
I had no reason to say no. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat, but that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. You must have been desperate, but what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it.
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just...
Let's see. Number 1, there are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the Nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world. Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please, Zero.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be at least. That was unfortunately for me. You got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then?
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and... But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out. You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. But yes, it was Zero's trap. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this Nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the Nonary game this time around was Zero, and Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh? Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then. Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the Nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... No, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong. Number 1, I ain't Zero.
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary.
Oh shit. Has June been Zero the whole time?
Assistants only. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this Nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the Nonary game. To save someone. Right. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw...
She didn't die. She was abandoned. She got left on the ship the whole time. She's been on this boat for 9 years with the wrist strapped, with the fucking bracelet strapped to her, so she couldn't leave. Santa arranged, or someone arranged a new Nonary game, Santa helped, in order to break her out, because she was trapped. The only way out would have been for her to die.
What? What the hell? Where is she? Ugh. Oh, my head!
7! What the hell is...
I don't know, I just... Ugh.
What was the... I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For 2 organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information?
I mean, Junpei, the main character, has been fucking doing it across timelines, so...
That was what
seems like a
was
yes.
conducted to determine. There were 2 separate locations. One was the gigantic, and the other was a building. The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles. They were told to send their answers into the morphic fields. The transmitters were put in Building, and the receivers were put on the gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it. I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
Junpei's a receiver and a transmitter? Has he been transmitting to himself? Okay, that was a little confusing.
Santa!
Freeze. Get up.
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
Seems like, yeah.
Damn. Well,
Stop trying to open closed doors, Junpei. It never fucking works.
so it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying?
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
No. No, you can't be serious.
Don't we have a stolen bracelet?
Borrow your pen and notebook?
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
One, two, three, four. Only 4 can leave.
What?
And there's no other way?
It's okay.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
God damn it, you idiot!
Actually, I'm kind of curious as to where we're at in the timeline. Let's take a look. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 done so far. 4 left until the ending? Shit.
If you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
Bad?
If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd...
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus.
Huh?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't see exactly what happened. I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red. Oh, yeah.
No! What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9. Then why? Why isn't it open?
Just to see. Why don't we give it a...
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is...
I don't think any of these guys are supposed to have a fucked up bracelet, though.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it. You think maybe they changed the setting? Perhaps.
I don't remember any of these guys having a bad bracelet. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and get the fire started, and here in about 10 minutes, I may just save it, and we can just fucking have at it. Or maybe wait 10 minutes and then start the fire at midnight. And then we can enjoy like an hour or two. I can always do some more streaming tomorrow. I think Zero is June, because June is a transmitter and she was on the ship.
Come on, over here!
Yep, because that's June. I don't know who the rest of those fuckers are. Can only really identify 3 of them.
Come on, hurry up! Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment? I have a little sister. She is very important. Right now, she is over in Building Q and is desperately trying to send information over to me.
Yep.
Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday. I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific, but my sister means a great deal to me. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9, every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand?
I like how Clover is that's her actual name, not just her code name. She conveniently got 4.
Things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you,
Those words are leaf words.
then I want you each to have one of these.
That just sounds so fucking cheesy.
Now don't ever forget, so long.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 8. Please evacuate the incinerator. Repeat. Emergency incineration.
What?
Okay, we know what happens now. Come on. Right, that's the detective.
Oh no, where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
You could. Oh my god. You went back for a present? I mean, I guess you were a kid and impulse things are impulse things, but like your life is in danger. Maybe don't give a shit about the present for 5 minutes.
There it is.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back. Come with me. We must continue the... I said, come with me.
No.
Stop.
Okay, skip through the crying part. Let's find out whether she survived or if she died and just astral projected into Junpei's future.
Warning. Emergency incineration. 8. Please.
Okay, come on.
Santa started the Fuck!
What the hell? What the hell? It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiment.
I'm
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise. I'll tell you everything once we.
But
Incineration will begin in 7.
Yeah, for real though. Like this is not one of the escape rooms where you have extra time.
it means burn. What kind of idiot do you think I am? Well, God damn it. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want, but you have to do something for me. 7. Figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of.
There isn't anything.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Well, this is new.
What the hell is that?
What is.
Incineration will begin 15.
Weird how only like portions of this are voiced.
Hey, move! Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle. Do you think that if we solve this puzzle, the incinerator will stop? Yeah.
Incineration will begin in 13 minutes.
Oh, I have a new thing up here in the upper right corner. It's called Akane Vision.
Hey, what are you? Don't know what to do. It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well just solve the puzzle.
You're a terrible person.
Oh my! How could you call a gent? I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
Oh, wait.
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all like I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the... Say, Akane, what's your number?
Junpei got 5.
You really aren't... I've already told you, didn't I? In other words, if you have...
Why?
You could never understand. You... Now start the experiment.
I can't!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't.
Then you'll die. You'll burn. I imagine it'll be fair.
Incineration will begin 10 minutes.
I can't.
Oh, it was a present Jumpy gave her. It wasn't a present for Jumpy.
Jumpy, help me. Help me. Help me. Jumpy, Jumpy, Jumpy. Please help me. Jumpy.
Yeah, that's what it's seeming like.
Akane!
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up! Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy? Jumpy?
Akane!
Jumpy?
Okay, that's a little annoying.
Akane! Akane!
Yes, I am. How did you know?
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. Just
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Jumpy, we don't have time.
Got it!
Incineration will 6.
Jumpy!
Will you just let me solve the puzzle?
I'm not gonna let you down, so don't worry!
Okay.
Hey, what are you?
Just trust me, okay? Just think of what I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve.
Actually, I might cheat on this one. Okay. Hint. Stop with the text and just let me do the puzzle. Alright, I'm gonna fucking cheat. This is one of the matching things that always eludes me, and I just don't have 10 million hours to spend on it. You know what? No, I think what I... Ooh, can I? Actually, I can't escape. I have to do this puzzle. It's not gonna give me another option. Okay. Okay. Fucking yes. GG.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, fucking finally. Alright, let's check where we're at
Did you get it?
in the flow. We've only got 2 scenes yet. Actual fires start now. Yeah, you're right, but, you know, I'm trying to get this done ASAP.
Yes, I did. I solved it. I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied it. Now I just have to press enter.
And what the hell are you waiting for?
Okay, I will.
Emergency shutdown command. Incineration system.
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator!
So is the fire actually lit, or are you just working on starting it?
Akane, sorry, but I'm gonna have to hang up now.
Oh, of course. That's
Now.
Junpei, are you?
Okay.
Ah, shut it.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
It doesn't sound like it's.
What the shit? What?
Incineration will begin 60 seconds.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that.
Incineration 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to. Quick! Verify your numbers. Verify? Who?
what combination?
All of us! We all need to.
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Incineration.
Finally, someone gets it.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Hurry! We've only got.
Is you there, buddy?
Akane?
So we created a time paradox too. Because if this didn't happen, then she never would have, you know, become Zero. She would have just fucking died in there.
Akane!
Oi! Oh, oi!
Akane!
So we just changed the time. Thank goodness she didn't leave the other bracelets behind.
All right, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run.
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something? That door, the one with the 9 on it, why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured.
Huh?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
And how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 and base B is 11, C is 12, D is...
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15,
H is 17.
K is 20.
N is 23. O is...
Yeah, and?
Q.
26!
And what does that mean?
There wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q! A fucking lowercase Q!
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27. All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're finally here.
Please do.
I swear, if I open that door and Ace has killed both of them, I'm gonna be so pissed. So if that ship actually sunk, then what the fuck have we been doing?
Yeah.
No.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
They're in the Arizona building.
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
the mock experiment build.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in building Q.
They kind of look like a Gen 1 Digivice.
Akane.
Jumpy.
Okay. But what happened to Santa and June, who are alive? They escaped. Where the fuck did they go? Come on, let's go past these. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything else that I can do in this regard. There may be another hidden ending, but I'm not doing it tonight. So, on that bombshell, I am going to go ahead and log off, and I'm going to enjoy myself a drink by the fire. So I hope you guys have a fantastic night, and I'll catch you all again next time. I will decide if there's another ending, we'll do that next time. If there's not a secret ending, then we will move on to the sequel series, Zero's Last Reward. So, have a great night, everyone. I hope you have a great evening. Wait, I lied. There's more. There is an ending. Okay, hang on.
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
How does it look then?
Well, let's see. It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts.
What does that even mean? Ow, 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 ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so?
This is so fun! This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around. And there's...
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed in it.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right?
Son, why don't you drive, Seven?
Okay, awesome.
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this to you. And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry.
Shoot!
This appears to be the very last part, so...
Hey, what the hell?
Help me! Officer! You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
Yeah, I guess I could have.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up.
Because of what they were doing.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester.
Oh, you mean the bunnies?
Yeah, the bunnies. They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits. I couldn't forgive them for that.
Hey, there's still some stuff. Like Ace. Well, I guess I should say Guitaro Hongo. Anybody? Any?
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Heh.
Hey, were you listening, Todd? Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
I only wanted to see. I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field center, then perhaps I could see faces. By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
Yes. But if you are looking for a more philosophical, you see, the human collective consciousness.
All right. So what's your second
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, see, 9 years ago, after I escaped, I kept going after a homegirl on my own. During the course of my learned a lot more, but I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering. Was there actually a girl? What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Madrigola, of the family
A mandrake.
I was able to extract the particular. I used that extract to create Sopalin. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is a for you doll.
Jumpy, are you sure it's,
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you.
are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Wait,
Ah.
that's...
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know.
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to... I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd,
Oh, okay. Well, how about we call it June?
Okay. So, I wanted to...
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a back.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe. So me. So we always...
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, I go wherever you... So here.
Thank you,
So the doll acted as a catalyst for the field.
Jumpy. I promise.
I'll never forget you either.
This is taking way longer than I thought it would for being the end.
Hey, look! Over there!
What?
Yep, there's Alice. That's it, that's the end. Okay, no reuniting with June. Okay. Fine, I guess. Yep, achievement unlocked. Alright. That is officially it, everyone. Have a great night. Okay, it looks like there is another new ending here, but we're not going to do that right now. So, have a great night, everyone.